I am A.S Yunusa, the Managing Director of Magdream Concepts Limited. The reason why you need to listen to me today is that I have been managing real estate development company for the past 10 years. Through my advice and my contributions, a lot of people has generated wealth, real money for themselves. And I believe if you listen to me and take one or two, you are also going to do the same thing. The topic of discussion that was given to me is real estate and wealth creation, how real estate and wealth creation intersect. First of all, I believe we should understand the concept of wealth. The journey of everybody, the journey of every individual is to be wealthy. Irrespective of where you fall at the end of the day, you fall at a certain category under the wealth creation pyramid. But from inception, because I remember those days when we are in school, the teachers will ask you, who do you want to become when you grow up? You look at the most successful person in society and you say, I want to be an engineer, I want to be this, I want to be that. Why? Because at this point we are looking at a future of wealth for ourselves. So wealth is that financial level that anything we want is no more your problem. Money is just an instrument to achieve what you want. Wealth comes in different form. If what you desire in this world is to have the ability to be traveling all around the world, to live in a mansion, to marry a beautiful wife, drive plenty cars, and also have some that unforeseen circumstances cannot whiff you off point, you are in state of wealth. Either it is your own money or it is a money that other people handed over to you, or people might not give you money, people will give you an access. So that is the state of wealth. Now, where does real estate comes in? The modern lexicons, the modern English we speak, made a lot of things difficult for us to understand. Real estate is not different from the land our people have been selling before we were born. So when we said real estate, it's all about land and everything that happens on the land. That is the real estate industry. While during the introduction, somebody said I'm a QS. A QS is a real estate practitioner, because before we embark on any project, he or she has to quantify money for us. Someone says I'm an environmentalist. You must conduct environmental assessment impact. You are still part of our industry. Someone says I'm in health. If I fall now, they used to tell us that health is wealth. So we need to be healthy to be able to do what we do. So you are still indirectly in our industry. I am a CSO. I overheard someone in security. If there is no security, economy will be going down, nowhere to build. So many times you will be writing exam in this school and people use stone to chase you away. But at a point, if you have normal architecture of security, you will do what you want to do. It shows that real estate revolve around us. We are in this hall today is a product of real estate. So is anything land and the development on it all together, that is real estate. Now let us understand, before we talk about how you can generate wealth in real estate, let's understand something very important. I want to use generating wealth for example. If somebody give you corn today, if I give you corn apapa, you have the choice to eat it, or you can sow it on the ground. So whatever you do with it depend on your appetite, either presently, mid-term or long-term. That is the journey of everything when we talk about wealth creation. And I want to tell you about investment appetite. Investment appetite is that what are you thinking about? If we both of us are farmers and you are giving one corn and I'm giving one corn, if you divide it into two, you eat half and I eat everything. Me that eat everything, I'm thinking short term because I'm hungry that time. I just want to satisfy my hunger. But you that break it into two, eat half, sold half, or keep half for tomorrow, you are thinking mid-term. But somebody who plant that corn and wait for 3 months, that person is thinking long-term. But at this our age, when I saw 95 sets, I know anybody that is below 50 here is very close. Your age determines your appetite. When you are approaching investment, it's not every investment that is good for you. We have short-term investment that come with short-term risk. We have mid-term investment that comes with mid-term risk. We have long-term investment that come with very high, very long-term risk as well. So you have to understand your appetite before you come, because we are talking about whatever we will say today. I use corn. Corn is the capital that you are going to use, either your time or your money. Coming to investment example, in issue of short term, there are people that now anything you are investing your money on, you should be sure that if I put this money now at the end of January 2026, I should be able to make 5,000 on top of that money. While there are some money you will sow, you will know that I will wait for 1-2 years. While there are some you will sow, you will know that it is in the next 5-6 years before the money will come. So at this age now, your appetite for high risk will be low. If you want to place be a moderate risk taker, don't be a high risk taker at this age. Why? Because as I said, you are close to 50, and anything that happens to you, your BP can easily rise up. So let's take that as back of our mind. So when you are with our youthful age, we can take a very high risk. Having known that, let us know the areas people play in real estate. Me myself today, I am a real estate executive and also I'm a developer. What a developer does is this. I started talking about player. I call up number one a developer. What developer does is that they pick your land, design it, and put building on that land. They will start selling them. I don't think there's anybody that is building houses and be selling here in Okene. So, but if you know anybody that is building houses and the person is selling it, you are a developer. Just look for land, build it and sell. We have developers. Then we have professionals. My brother here is a QS, is a professional. The people that gives their experience, talent to make the industry thrive. Example, my basic degree, the first one was on civil engineering. At a point, I was a structural engineer. What I did is that I designed building for people. So when I design, people pay me money. So and through that design, you can also become wealthy. At a point when you start, you will be the one to be doing it by yourself. Like Adai, that is a QS now. When he started, he do all the whole bill by himself. But now I'm sure that he did not do everything by himself. He employed people that did it for him. So you can be a professional. You'd either be a QS, you'll be a lawyer, you'll be an architect. At this point, we cannot go back to that. We are away from there. We have other players. We call them brokers. Please, this one is something anybody can do. As a broker, you don't need your money. It's only little money you need. What you need is just to know people. Like now, I know CBN. I know you now. So through interaction, if he need land today or he need houses, and I know somebody that want to sell, common language they say they are agent. You just join somebody that want to buy land with somebody that have land to sell. When you join them, perfect practice in Abuja is that it is 10%. The person that sell will give you 5. The person that bought will give you 5. You make your money and go. This one, you don't need to invest anything. What you need is trust. Because before you come and convince me to buy something, it means I trust you. If you used to be stealing people's money, you give me investment advice, I will not do it. Then we have facility managers. And this one, any environment you are, you can practice them. You can write to the government that Amco, you want to be the facility manager of Amco. At a point, I'm happy when I came here. At a point, if this place look like where goat and sheep, they hold their meetings. But now it has been renovated. But mind you, post-construction maintenance is very important. Because if it is not being maintained, it will go back to that state we transform it from. So that is a business. The people that manage they manage the building, they also manage the environment. This is a huge business that people are cashing out from. They are facility managers. So write to anywhere. Sometimes you can help schools, you can help office facilities, you can even help those that live in an estate to manage them. We build the estate and we outsource our facility management to people. This is another simple way you can come in to enjoy. Then we have property valuers again. This is also professionally based. What valuers does is that we know as a human being, we are very selfish because nothing is enough for us. So if somebody wants to sell, the person bought like 100,000 today, and next year the person wants to sell it, the person is looking for 10 million. First of all, immediately he saw you wearing Agbada, Kai, or son, Abuja, whatever, this one has money. Give me 20 million. So what valuers do is that they try to regulate the market by giving you the actual money of that thing you want to buy. They have their method of doing it. Then another simple way, at our age, we can take advantage of this real estate industry is through REIT, real estate investment trust. This one, even as low as 5,000 naira, you can invest. I believe we are all conversant with stock market. Is there any of us that are trading on stock market? Anybody? Stock market. You can open a stock account. Popularly what we call shares. There are listed real estate companies. The ones I know that I have tested for myself and tested for someone is UPDC. This year alone, UPDC recorded about 240 to 250% increment. What I mean is that if you invest 5,000 in UPDC somewhere around June, today that of 5,000 will be like 25,000 or 24,000. That is capital appreciation. So this one is very simple. Just go and download a free invest, register yourself, Then stock market opens 10 o'clock and close 2. Just buy, keep it there. Tell your son that I buy share somewhere. Then anytime you have 10,000 you don't have use for, buy another. You can buy as many as you can. So what they do is that at the end of every year they pay you dividend. There is some money they pay you based on the profit they made, and your money, your original money, also rise up. Very, very simple. Then another simple way is through joint venture facilitation. I don't know how many of us are live in Abuja. If you live in Abuja, this joint venture facilitation has made some people that don't even have land, their father is nobody, they have made them a millionaires. What you have to do in this one is that just know somebody that have land in Abuja, the person doesn't have money to develop it. Then look for a developer like us and tell us that you know somebody that have land somewhere. Will you take it? Most developer will tell you yes. Then just ensure that both me and the landowner will agree to enter joint venture. In that joint venture, me, I will go and look for money to build it. The person just have to give me the land. Your work is to join me and the person that owns the land together. You are going to make huge amount of money. The minimum you can make from this kind of business is 5 million, because they will value the land, how much this land cost. If the land, for example, the value, you know, value of land in Abuja is very high. The land is like 100 million. Take 5% of 100 million. That is what developer will give you, and the landowner will also give you 5% of that value. You just made your 10 million. Correct. The only work you have that don't ensure that the developer and landowner doesn't have quarrel, so that they will say they are not doing again. So when they are angry, say, Oga, please don't vex, he will do it, I know him. This is another simple way. Another way you can do, there are many more. So let me give you this last one because of your time, then I will go. Another way you can do is that we call it house flipping. House flipping. You can look for houses, like I'm seeing that one at Queens there. If it is somewhere, it may be somebody's house, you can buy it very cheap. When you buy it, finish it and sell it at high amount of money. Sharp, your money is out. Then also you look for another one again. It will now look as if you are enemy of progress, but you don't want people to to finish their houses. Then the common one we know is house renting. Some of you, how many of you are living in your houses? Some of us, we have 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom. You are not sleeping in all of them. We are in a world now that your office is in your house since advent of COVID. Remodel your house, accommodate more families. You and your wife, 1 room, another one for your children. Rent the other one. You can be using that one you rent to be paying NEPA bill, water bill, and the likes. You are, because the money will save you money for other things. You are wealth, you are accumulating money for yourself. Land is very cheap in Okene. With 20,000, if you go to your clan, the head of your clan, they can cut some place for you. Please meet them, let them cut for you. Buy it 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. Keep them. Always show your son that man, so that if in case anything happens. See, when I landed in Okene 2 days ago, I helped someone to buy land at Nagazi. Is it Nagazi Wete? Towards the other side. So when I was doing the titling, we bought the land 4 million. The person bought it 900,000. He bought it 1.5 years ago, 900,000, and he resold it to my client 4 million. Yes. Appreciation has come. So no money is too small for you to plan your future, because as we said, at the end of the day, we just want to be well, we want to be okay and be happy even when we are aged. 20,000, 100,000, most of this money we think they don't have value. In fact, they have 5,000, you can buy it. In conclusion, I have been making noise since, shouting everywhere. In conclusion, I have been making, everything I have been saying is about noise, 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 shouting, making noise. But the major thing is take action. That's the major thing. If you live here today, we invested this time listening to each other because we want to better our lives. So what one thing you should do, even if you cannot buy 20,000 land, go and enter it. With 3,000 you can buy small shares. Just on your own, make covenant that today I am going to take one single action, and I am very confident that you will be proud of it at the end of the day.